I am welcoming each one of you who are enjoying this lockdown period with us, the hidden talenters. And today we are going to take a look at a topic which is very essential in our day to day life. What is it? Food and body. Which food do you eat for your body? What food do your body need? That means, what food do your body really need? What you call as my body is just an accumulation of the food you eat. When it comes to food, ask the body what kind of food it really happy with. Try different foods and see how your body feels after eating it. If your body feels very agile, energetic and nice, the body is happy. If the body feels lethargic and needs to be pumped with caffeine or nicotine to stay awake, the body is not happy. To eat intelligently means to understand and supply the kind of fuel the body is designed for so that it can function as its best. The way you eat not only decides your physical health, it decides the way you think, feel, and experience life. Okay, now let's get into the topic. What you eat, vegetarian or non vegetarian? It's for the different types of activities. You need a different kind of body. It is the best that people eat according to the nature of their body's activity. For that kind of activities, most people are involved in nowadays vegetarian food is better for the system than non-vegetarian food. If you must eat non-vegetarian food, fish would be the best. It is easily digestible with very high nutritional value. Tip here. Did you know meat is a rich source of protein? But it is important to note that only a few grams of protein are required in our daily diet, and excess protein consumption could cause cancer and other health issues. Sprouted gram, nuts, fruits, and dry fruits are good sources of protein, which can fulfill all your body's requirements. Consuming nuts also reduces the risk of heart disease. Now, how much to eat? This tip is only for the students who is struggling to get good marks. Studies have found that the human brain works best when the stomach is empty. Researchers found that an empty stomach produces ghrelin, a hormone that carries the message to the brain that the stomach is hungry. The interesting thing is that this hormone performs other functions as well. Ghrelin stimulates and heightens the performance of the hippocampus, the region in the brain that handles learning, memory, and spatial analysis, keeping us alert, active, and focused. This, of course, doesn't imply that we should never eat, but rather points to the fact that we need to be conscious of how much we eat. Now, it's time to see cooked or raw veggies. What you prefer? Ask yourself, you prefer cooked or raw veggies? All the enzymes necessary for the digestive process are not present in the body. The food we eat is also supposed to contribute to digestion. The process of cooking destroys a significant portion of these enzymes in food. Eating food after this process of destruction does not give the same amount of life energy to the system. The body struggles to reconstitute these destroyed enzymes. You can experiment and see. If you bring some raw vegetarian food into your diet, it keeps the body healthy and energetic. Start with 25% natural food and slowly push it up to 100% in 4 to 5 days. Stay there for a day or two and again cut it down in 5 days to 50%. Natural food and cooked food as same level. This is an ideal combination for most people who wish to be active 16 to 18 hours a day. Natural food takes more time to eat than cooked food because it needs to be chewed more. So you need to consciously spend more time at the table to ensure you are eating sufficient food. Now, let's come to chewing. Chewing your food properly plays an important role in digestion. Studies show that for starchy foods, 40% of digestion should happen with saliva. After a meal, give a break for at least 2 hours before going to bed. Digestion raises your metabolic activity. If you sleep in such a state, you will neither sleep well nor digest well. Depending on what you eat, as much as 80% of the food can go undigested if you sleep immediately after eating. Fruit should be eaten 1.5 to 2 hours before the meal. It is best to consume fruits during their season and grown in your locality. Avoid drinking water during meals 30 minutes to 40 minutes before or after the meal. Another tip here. Drinking too much water can cause swelling of the brain. It is always best to drink just a little more than what is needed to quench your thirst. Water can also be left standing overnight in a copper vessel. This destroys bacteria and energizes the water powerfully. Copper surface is tested in the hospital intensive cares, that's ICU, have been found to kill 97% of the bacteria that are capable of causing hospital-acquired infections. You also try it at home. Keep a copper vessel and see how it works. Then you must tell me in comments if it works or not. And you must eat different foods in different seasons, and how this practice helps the body cope with changing weather. Especially in India and especially in South India, during summer the food is cooked in one way, during the rainy season in another way, in winter another way, according to the vegetables available at the time and what is suitable for the body. It is good to bring in the wisdom and eat as per the needs of the body and according to the weather or climate we live in. For example, in winter, the skin usually breaks because the climate becomes cold and people don't traditionally use creams or lotions. There are certain foods like sesame and wheat which produce heat in the body. So when December comes, everyone eats sesame on a daily basis. It keeps the body warm and the skin clean. If there is a lot of heat in your body, skin won't break. In summer, the body gets hot, so cooling food were eaten. For example, in Tamil Nadu, they eat kambu, pearl millet. These things were fixed so that the body is able to adjust itself for the season. That's all for today. If you understand what I am saying, please do share it with your friends and their friends. Thank you for your wonderful time.